In the frozen winter of 1776, the American Revolution was dying. The army was no longer a chief force. It was a shadow. Men stood barefoot in the snow, hungry, weak, forgotten. To the world, this rebellion was already over. On a dark Christmas night, one man refused to accept defeat. George Washington stood at the edge of the Delaware River, staring into the storm. He had lost battles, lost cities, and soon he would lose his army unless he did something impossible. That night, the password was simple: victory or death. Not a slogan, but a reality. There would be no retreat, no second chance. Only survival or complete destruction. The river was a nightmare. Chunks of ice smashed against the boats. Like teeth in the dark, men rode through freezing water. As the storm howled around them, one mistake, and they would all disappear beneath the ice. Behind them, heavy cannon struggled through the storm. Henry Knox shouted commands as men pulled through snow and ice. Every step was agony, but without those cannons, there would be no victory. The march to Trenton was worse than the river. Shoes had fallen apart weeks ago, feet wrapped in rags, torn open by ice. The road forward, marked by blood in the snow. Some men collapsed and never rose again. Meanwhile, in Trenton, Colonel Johann Roll sat in warmth and comfort. He had no fear. The Americans were nothing more than a broken mob. No sane commander would attack in a storm like this. At dawn, through the blinding snow, the impossible happened. American soldiers emerged from the storm. Cannons roared down the narrow streets. The enemy had no time, no warning, only chaos. In just 45 minutes, the battle was over. The invincible Hessians laid down their weapons. Hundreds surrendered. The broken army had just done the impossible. But the story didn't end there. British General Cornwallis marched to crush Washington once and for all. He saw the American campfires and smiled. "The fox is trapped," he said. He would finish them in the morning. But during the night, Washington vanished. Fires still burned, soldiers still moved, but it was all an illusion. Silently, the army slipped away, circling behind the enemy. By morning, the trap was empty. At Princeton, the army almost broke. Men began to run. Then Washington rode forward, into the line of fire. Smoke, gunshots, chaos. But when it cleared, he was still there, unshaken, leading, and in that moment, a legend was born.